I am deeply moved and honored to introduce such a person who will share his story with you today. I'd like to introduce Mr. Larry Love, who is a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He served as one of their missionaries in Guatemala about 25 years ago. Larry teaches community response training and CPR courses in Spanish to the Salt Lake City Fire Department. He's very, very connected with our civil servants, and yet, he has a story to share. Larry Love.
The story that I'm going to tell was not mine, but has become mine. 5 years ago, well, in 2005, I started attending a Hispanic church, and I met this little boy when I was playing piano in the primary. His name is Osmar, and he has a beautiful mother, and I noticed her as well. And in the hallway, a few weeks later in the hallway, I went up to her and I said, "Would you like to go to dinner with me sometime?" And she said, "No." I was devastated, and I was told that you have to be a conquistador, you have to fight. So I continued, I took flowers, I took chocolates, I sang to her at her workplace. I sang to her, completely embarrassed her. And then our stories became one, and I'll tell you how that happened. What happened, she came here 16 years ago, pregnant. It took her a month to cross the border. She still will not eat tortas, because that's all they ate all month long. And her story, it's just terrible. I won't get into those portions of the story, but she came over and illegally crossed the border. By the way, you need to understand this very, very important thing. When someone comes across illegally, or they come and their visa expires, it is equivalent to a civil offense. A civil offense, such as a speeding ticket. That's what it's equivalent to. If they're deported and they come back, it becomes criminal. So she came across illegally and then went and applied for political asylum because of many things that were happening in her country. This is an abbreviated version. She applied for political asylum, which was later denied. It was denied. She had 3 American children with her here, citizens living with her. It was denied, and she went on working. Because the options are this. In Guatemala, when you take an American citizen back to Guatemala with you, you pay $34 a month to have that American citizen live there. Their wages are $5 a day in her town. She could not even afford to have the kids. She didn't have the $3,000 to fly them back. So her options, she got the letter, what do? I want to stay here. I want my children to grow up here. They're American citizens. So she ignored the order. When I met her, she said to me, "This is the story." And she didn't lie. She told me, "This is what happened. This is the whole thing." I said, "Okay." We went to a lawyer. And the lawyer said, "Don't do anything until the new president does something. So let sleeping dogs lie. Don't do anything." So we didn't do anything. March 18th, one day after my birthday, I heard this on my front door, 6:30 in the morning. And it was loud like that. And it was scary. Who is knocking on my door? Opened the door, and there were 2 immigration ICE officers at my door. And they said, "Have you seen this woman?" And they pulled out a big 8x10 of this Hispanic woman, and they said, "Have you seen this woman? She's illegally registering cars to your address." And I said, "No." They said, "Can you have your wife look at this picture?" I said, "Certainly." Called my wife. She was getting ready to go to work, and she looked at the picture, and she says, "No, I haven't seen that woman." And he said, "We're not here for that woman. We're here to arrest your wife under this deportation." They never showed me a warrant. I should have never opened the door. I'm a democracy school teacher now, with the instructor with democracy schools through Comunidades Unidas. If you'd like to get involved, you see me. We teach the rights, we teach all sorts of things there. But they took her, they did let her kiss her kids goodbye. She's crying, I'm crying, because can I kiss my kids goodbye? They let her kiss the kids goodbye. And then I went in the bathroom with her and gave her a priesthood blessing, which is a prayer. And I blessed her that she would have angels protecting her.